Life family, we're back. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's having a good time. I hope you guys have been enjoying our videos, but I've come to the conclusion that I think we're like a slider family. We really enjoy making sliders. The last video we made was the chicken parm sliders, which is right up there. But our very first slider video that we did was smash burger sliders, and that one's also up there. And then once again, my family wants sliders, but we're changing it up tonight, and we're going with meatball sliders right here on the Blackstone Griddle. All right, so let's talk about our ingredients here for our meatball sliders. As you can see, we've got our ground pork, our ground chuck, we've got some breadcrumbs, some garlic, we've got some basil, some oregano and some parsley, salt and pepper, 2 farm fresh eggs, 3/4 cup of milk, our mozzarella cheese, some Parmesan cheese, our marinara, and of course they're going on the famous King's Hawaiian rolls, the slider rolls. So stay tuned and watch how we put this all together. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put these breadcrumbs in the bowl. I forgot to tell you guys earlier when I was going over the ingredients, but all the exact measurements will be listed in the description below. So I put the breadcrumbs in, I'm gonna pour this milk in, and then I'm going to go ahead and stir it all around. And the whole idea is to get it all mixed around and hope that it's moist enough. And if it is, we will let it sit for about 5 minutes. If not, we're gonna add a little bit of milk each time until we can get it moist enough. So it's looking a little bit dry here as I'm stirring it around, but let me stir it around a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can see that in there. All right, so let me go grab a little bit more milk. 100% moist enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 tablespoon at a time until we see if we can get it going here. I definitely need a little bit more. And probably one more. All right, so that was a quick 5 minutes, wasn't it? So our breadcrumbs are moistened up, looking good. We're gonna add the meat. So here goes the pork first. And here goes the ground beef. And now we are going to add all these ingredients. Once again, those ingredients are down below. This is the Parmesan cheese, some pepper, garlic with some salt, oregano, parsley, basil, some minced up onions, and we got 2 of our farm fresh eggs thanks to our chickens out back. Alrighty. Now, we are going to attempt to move this around a little bit with this spoon, but doesn't look like it's working, so we are gonna do what every kid loves to do, play with his food. Here we go. And if you guys were wondering, yes, my hands are clean. All right, so I had fun doing that. I mixed it all up. I felt like I was 5 years old again. All I could hear was my mom saying, "Dad life, stop playing with your food." All right, so I need to grease up my hands. I'm going to use some Pam here. Spray it on my hands. And now I'm going to make some meatballs. Just like that, everyone. There's our first meatball. I'm going to make one more for you, and then I'll see you on the other side when I'm done making all of them. All right, everyone, so there's our homemade meatballs. Let's go fire up that Blackstone griddle and get them on there. All right, so our Blackstone griddle's heated up. As you can see, I've got my large cast iron skillet. I'm going to put the marinara in there. But first, let's get some canola oil on here so we can get our meatballs on. Let me just spread that around a little bit. All right. And let me get the meatballs on. Oh. So the whole idea here is we're going to cook these meatballs about 4 to 5 minutes on one side and then flip it over, 4 to 5 minutes on that side, and then we're going to put it in the red marinara sauce to finish up the cooking till it gets up to about the 165. Okay, while those meatballs are on, let's go ahead and get our marinara sauce in here. All right, I'm adding 2 jars. But I might end up adding a 3rd jar after I put this one in here. I'm going to see how it is, which I think I'm definitely going to go get the 3rd one. Right, looks like our meatballs are cooking up. I'm going to go ahead and use my Blackstone hot hand here to open up the sauce, and I'm going to start dropping them all in there. And this is going to allow them to cook a little bit more. I am so glad I used my extra large cast iron skillet because that was perfect for all of these. Let me get them all under the sauce here, the marinara. And they will continue to cook up while they're in there. All right, let's check out our meatballs and see how they're doing, folks. They're bubbling up pretty good. We are at 172 there, 175. That one's another 172. There we go, 180. That one's a little cooked. And 172. All right, we're good. I'm going to put this top back on, and I'm going to put my other hot hand on, and we are going to go inside, and we are going to make up our meatball subs. All right, Dad Life family, there you have it, a meatball slider. Like I said, we are like the slider family lately. So let's give this thing a try and see how it is. Wow, that is good. You guys are gonna like it. Check it out, meatball slider. If you like what you see, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And I appreciate you all tuning in to Dad Life, and we'll see you on the next video.